Cryptocurrency markets have lost over $1 trillion of value over the past 2 weeks, and this comes as no surprise to anybody. Take a look at your portfolio. The damage has been done. Now, what you might not know is today is the single biggest day of Bitcoin future contracts that are expiring today. This is worth over $8 billion, and this has led a lot of people to believe there's going to be intense volatility this weekend. Now, I do agree with that. I do think we will come down a little bit in the cryptocurrency markets, but these same people are going to news stations and social media talking about this is going to be reminiscent of the 2017 cryptocurrency bubble. And this couldn't be further from the truth. The cryptocurrency market today is much different than in 2017. So we're going to try to come to a conclusion in this video if this is going to be a couple year downtrend, a couple month downtrend, or a couple week downtrend, and how you guys can potentially play this if you are holding the bag just like I am. Now, the only thing I ask in exchange for this video is that you tap, tickle, touch, or smash the like button for me so the YouTube algorithm can push this video out to more people and we can educate them as well. Now, if you are new to the channel, my name is Tyler. Hit the subscribe button and become part of the family for all these crypto and stock videos. I do everything on this channel, so there's no need not to. Now, let's get into what is going on in the crypto markets. Taking a look at the cryptocurrency market today, we are down 7.64% on average. Bitcoin is down 6.79%, Ethereum down 10.73%, and that does make a lot of sense since Ethereum has ran up so much more than a lot of other cryptocurrencies. So this is right on par with what people are saying about volatility this weekend. So we clearly see that is here. Now, taking a look at the fear and greed index, the lower the number, the more fear, the more red it is. The higher the number or the more green it is, the more greed there is. So we could see last month we were at a solid greed at 59, and that would put us somewhere in this range. Now, last week we were at extreme fear of 19, so even more fearful. But yesterday we had rebound to 27, which puts us almost intermediate. It's still fearful, but it's not as bad. Now we were at 21, so we are down 6 points from yesterday alone, and that's gonna be a given when you have all these articles, people talking about crypto is gonna crash 70, 80, 90%. Obviously, you're gonna see a lot of fear in the markets, and that is possible. I don't want to say that it's not possible, because I say on this channel, if you are investing in some of the cryptos that we talk about, be prepared to lose 90% or 10x your investment. If you can't live with yourself after losing that kind of money or even making that kind of money, don't invest in these cryptocurrencies. But if you are somebody that wants my buy and sell alerts for stocks, options, and crypto, I am a full-time options trader as well as a crypto trader, and we do very well with the buy and sell alerts as well as the whole community overall. So you can check out the Patreon link down below in the description. We just hit a trade that would cover your buy and sell alerts for 2 years, so definitely check that out if that is something you want to be a part of. I also send out alerts for any news events that are happening in the markets that you do need to be aware about. Taking a look at Bitcoin's chart, we have already fallen a lot. We were at about $60,000. Now we were at $35,900, and this does bounce around a lot. So if you see this video, it might be lower, it might be higher, but we have fallen about 40-45% as of right now, and some people even think we're going back down to about $10,000. But rewind it back to December 11, 2017, we were at a high of about $19,000, $19,200. And then 1 year later, we were at about $3,000 on Bitcoin. So that's a drop of about 85%. Like I said, that could happen. It's highly improbable for the simple fact and reasoning of how many companies and people have adopted cryptocurrencies as being the future and something that is actually beneficial to society. Now, some of the 7 biggest companies that do own crypto on their balance sheet, so it's an investment for these companies, is Tesla, Square, MicroStrategy, Marathon Digital Holdings, Galaxy Digital Holdings, Grayscale, Bitcoin Trust, and Grayscale Ethereum Trust, and Coinbase. A lot of these companies, all of these companies are listed on public exchanges, and specifically, some of these bigger ones are listed on the NASDAQ, including Coinbase, Marathon Digital Holdings, MicroStrategy, Square, and Tesla. If cryptos take a big hit like that, one, they would probably buy into their position even more, and more people would be buying cryptos. The only way you're going to see a sell-off like that is if people become very bearish about crypto in general, and that is not the case. There's a lot of bullish sentiment towards crypto. We see it all around us. People are jazzed about crypto. They think it's the future. So people are going to be buying these dips. They're not going to sit around and let Bitcoin and all these other cryptos go down to ridiculously low levels. Now, institutions, they do have the biggest say-so here, but even them themselves, even companies like this investing in these cryptos, they are going to buy the dip. And I do think that is what is going on here. I do think they're just trying to push down the prices so they can get a better price on their cryptocurrencies, because that's what they do. They're institutions. They want a better price than their retail guys. Not even to mention the more than 15,000 businesses worldwide that accept Bitcoin. Some of the major companies where you can spend Bitcoin include Overstock, Microsoft, AT&T, and Wikipedia. Now, Tesla was on this list, but they have since reversed that due to environmental concerns. As we all do know, that's one of the main catalysts that started to drive the crypto markets down. But that is what is so much different, and that is the simple fact of why we will not fall to those extended periods for an extended period of time. Just because so many companies will allow you to use cryptocurrencies. It's a legitimized thing. In 2017, when the cryptocurrency bubble happened, no company in their wildest imagination would let you use cryptos to buy their goods. Nobody. No company was doing this. Overstock was one of the first companies, but I don't even believe they would let you do this in 2017. So that is the main key point. Needless to say, all the people investing in cryptos, from billionaires, multi-millionaires, some really big influential people, say Mark Cuban with his companies, or Newegg with computer parts and stuff like that, they all allow cryptocurrencies. That is the main difference here, and that legitimizes crypto as a means of exchange, or to get a product of service in return for cryptocurrencies. So that is the main reason as to why cryptocurrencies will not fall for years or a long, prolonged, extended event. It's just not going to happen. If you are hearing this, people are definitely lying to you. Now, we were due for a crash or correction. Don't get me wrong. When we were up here at about 60,000, going from September 2020 at about 10,000 up to 60,000, essentially 5xing in price, you're gonna have some kind of crash or correction. Now we have this crash or correction that happened, and this is exactly what happened last time on January 4th, 2021, when we fell from about 38,000 down to 32,000 and then ripped up to 60,000. Now we fell to a low of about 34,000. We even fell lower than that. It low ticked it, but it didn't stay down there too long. Like I said, now we're back about 36,000. It could change by the time you're seeing this video, but the point is we are more than likely to consolidate out sideways from here. This is not going to be a long, extended downtrend. That is just not the case because of what we have talked about in this video, and that is all you really need to know. Now, if you are investing it, you are in a group of investors. But like I said again, and I'm going to reiterate because this is very important, companies are accepting it. It is a legitimized thing. And like I said, no company in 2017 was accepting Bitcoin as a real payment. Imagine if you're a company owner, you watch this thing go from $1,000 to $19,000. You're not going to let people buy your products at $19,000 after a major rally like that. But now they are. So that is the biggest thing you guys need to keep in mind. That's pretty much all I have for this video, and like I said, that's the only thing that is legitimizing Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. The only thing that could really clap cryptos as a whole for a long time would be regulation from the government, but they have since been steering away from actually regulating cryptos more to taxing cryptos, which is a very good thing. And surprisingly enough, when China did ban like mining, or they're starting to crack down on it, I should say, they haven't fully banned it yet, that is actually a good thing. Google, YouTube, all these other companies, Facebook, Twitter, all these companies that were great investments were banned by China. So that is also not something to be too concerned about. America pretty much sets the leading standard. If America acts on crypto, that is something you should probably get fearful about. But that does not seem to be the case, just because, like I said, it's getting too big to fail. Too big to fail. If you ban cryptos, you essentially cripple these companies we have talked about. I mean, Bitcoin is 8% of Tesla's balance sheet. Imagine what that would do to Tesla right now. Nobody wants to do that to these companies that we invest in. So as far as how you guys can trade this and what I do think this will be a couple month consolidation period in between about 40,000 and 30,000. If we do drop under 30,000, we're going to get a lot of buys coming in from all ranges of investors, from retail investors, institutional investors, and even companies loading up on Bitcoin and other altcoins. Now, with that being said, a couple month consolidation period is not really something you want to throw all your money in on the first dip that comes. It's probably best in this situation, and this is not financial advice, to set a set amount per month or per week that you want to invest in different cryptos that you already invest in, to double down in your positions while it is low, because believe me, we are going to come back, but it might be at the end of 2021, if not up to the second half of 2022. I really don't see this as a multi-year event, just because of the simple fact as well, we have been consolidating for quite a while now in between this range, and I don't see that as actually stopping. I mean, if you pull it out to the 1 month, we have been selling off, but pull it out to the 6 months, and it does look pretty good as far as a strong consolidation level at this low. So that is all I have for this video. Like I said, if you like the video, hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. Check out my buy and sell alerts in the description, as well as get up to $70 in whatever free stock of your choosing using the link down below. That is for public, a 2-minute sign up time, no deposit necessary to get your free stock, and you can also link a debit card. So hopefully you guys got some good insight into this video. That's really what it was about, to give you guys some insight as to not to panic. Even if we go down further, cryptos are not going away. This is a mass adopted thing at this point, unlike it was in 2017. So until next time, be prepared, never scared. I will see you guys later. Take care.